December 30th, 2008, a man from San Antonio named Moises Gonzalez kidnaps his girlfriend on the McAllen streets and proceeds to steal a car from a young couple that same day. After avoiding multiple police car chases throughout the night, he ends up in Elsa.
I remember waking up and hearing the doorbell ring and started walking down the hallway to answer the door when I saw the maid over there already opening the door. And the next thing I saw was the door fly open and the maid fall to the ground, and a man and a young lady coming into the house. And I noticed after a couple of seconds that he had a gun in his hand. And that's the first thing that happened when I woke up that day. He kept asking who was in the house, and we told him that it was just my wife and my kids and the maid's kids. And that's when he decided that he wanted us to get everybody in the house together and put them in the same room. And it took me a couple of seconds to figure out that that was probably not a good idea. So I had no idea what was wrong with this guy. And looking into his eyes, figured out that I'd rather there not be somebody in there and us in the same room that had a gun. So I told him that I did not think that this was going to go any further than what it was right at the front door and in the hallway. And so he asked for a car. And I told him he could take my car. And he said no. And the maid offered him her car, and he said no, he wanted my wife's car. Probably because it was a bigger vehicle and it was faster than two little cars that we gave him the option of taking. The funniest thing was all the sheriff's department people telling me that if you had had a gun, you probably could have defended your family better. And it makes me laugh because they weren't there. And if I had a gun, there'd either be one person dead, me or him. And there's probably a 50-50 chance it would be me and possibly the rest of my family.